Now let's go into the Shaman cards. Starting with the quest line, command the elements. Play 3 overload card. Play 3 cards with overload. Reward, unlock your mana crystals. So the reward is really good. Kind of hard to do, but second stage. Play 3 cards with overload. Get 3 taunt, sure. And then play 2 cards with overload. You get Stormcolor Brucon. And Brucon is for the rest of the game. Your spells cast twice. I don't know, like, you have to play so many overload cards. It's so slow. Yeah, I don't think you're running the quest, but there's a really good overload card that might see playing. I just don't see this. I just don't think the quest line's very good. Like, this dude is really good. Super hard to complete though. And the reward on the second one is just I'll give it a 2 because like I can see it being good because this reward is so good, but yeah, it's just super hard to complete. Investment opportunity, 1 mana draw an overload card. So this is kind of like double jump or 1 mana draw a card tutored. Thing about double jump is though you can you can like tutor skull with it or spectre sight for card draw. This I don't really know what you're tutoring with. I'll give it a 1. I just don't see it. Overdrive, tradable. Unlock your overload mana crystals to deal that much damage. This card's insane. I mean, if you're running like a bunch of overload cards like Perpetual Flame with this thing, that's so good. For 2 mana, you pretty much always clear the board, and you deal like a bunch of damage. Just really good, I think. I'll give this a 4 because like, yeah, I don't feel like it's 5-star worthy, but it just seems like a really good card. And you can trade it away if you need to. Yeah, just a good card. This card with Bloom as well. Yeah, really good strong card. Auction House Gavel. 2/2/2 after hero attacks, reduce the cost of battle coming in your hand by 1. I don't know what you're reducing with this. You have to play 2/2/2 weapon, which is really bad because it screws with your Cage Match Custodian, and yeah, it's bad. I'll give it a 1. And just, yeah, bad weapon. Bolner Hammer Break. 2 mana 1/4 after you play battle card minion, repeat the first battle card you played this turn. This card's insane. 5 stars off the bat. Like, there's just so many good battle cards you could do with this. You can just temple this thing on 2 and then play Dungeoneer on 3. That's really good. You can, yeah, there's just so many synergies. You can do OTKs with the Asheraj and Circus Medics. You can do, like, I don't know. There's just so many possibilities with this card that it just can't be broken, right? It's premium, it's like more healthy stats, like 2 mana 1/4s with upsides that you could just jam on 2, like Hanar and Octobot. That come to mind have just been really good because you could just jam on 1 2. And you can do the same with this thing. It's really good. Charged Call, this 3 mana nature spell, discover a 1-cost minion and summon it. Upgraded for each overload card you've played this game. No, this is not very good. You're not running this in Overload Shaman. Give it a 1. Canal Slogger. 4 mana 6/4. Rush Lifesteal Overload. 1 elemental. Really good card. 4 mana heal 6 kill a minion and Overload, which synergizes with the other cards. Another really strong card. I'll give it a 5. Like, yeah. Just really good. Really insane. And Shaman's getting a lot of insane cards. Granite, Forge Burned, 4 mana 4/5, reduce the cost of elementals in your hand deck by 1. This card's trash, right? Frizz didn't even see play in some dragon decks. So I don't really get why you play this thing in elementals. Like, reducing elementals just doesn't really do anything in Shaman. I'll give it a 1. I don't really see it. Spirit Alpha, 4 mana 2/3. After you play a card with Overload, summon a 2/3 taunt. Spirit Wolf taunt. Oh, it's 4 mana 2/5. But yeah, so this is like Violet Teacher, sort of. I don't think you're running this. Like, this with Bloom is really good. But yeah, I'll give it a 1. I don't really see it. Tiny Toys, summon 4 random 5-drops, make them 2/2. So, worst case scenario is it's just a 6-mana 88, and all the minions cost 5, which is really good with Boxman Knuckles. You can curve Boxman Knuckles on 5, this thing on 6, that's really insane. Is that enough to make a Wolf Shaman playable? I don't think so. But, really, it's a decent card. I'll give it a 3. Like, yeah. I just, like, most of the 5-drops you summon, the effects aren't that great as 2/2s. That's why Jandis is really good, because they get their full stats. And on average, you're gonna get like 1 or 2 cards with effects, I think. So yeah, that's Shaman. Most of the cards seem like hit or miss. Like, some of the cards are just really insane, and then some of the others are trash. So, yeah, Warlock is next.